when you're expecting a girl. People tell women like, oh, be ready, it's your payback, or she's gonna be sassy, or get ready, or they even they impose these beliefs that like, since we have 2 boys, they're gonna want to control her and keep her home and keep her locked in. And it's just like, can we stop that as a society? Can we stop projecting our fears and like these ancient ideas on our kids and our families? Because especially knowing us, like, we're not raising our boys to think that they can control and keep their sisters locked at home. Like,
a lot of my personality in my adulthood, I question, is this who I am, or is this who I was told I am, right? Yep. Because you hear a story over and over. Oh, Travis is this way. Travis did this. Travis used to run down this block naked.
That's like a story of his family always says every time.
I'm sure is true, right? But I'm not a streaker in my adult life.
In our culture, there's also this like competition between mothers and daughters, which is so unhealthy. But it's like, from the minute you find out you're pregnant with a girl, there's so many messages being thrown at you that make it feel like you're going to be competing with your daughter, which is so toxic. Like,
or even the whole notion of, oh, daddy's girl, right? Who the knows if she's going to like me or if she's going to be attached to me? Like, we literally project these things. Like, River loves on me just as much as he loves on Steph, and probably more Steph because it makes sense. She's home, right?
So now you're telling me that even though I'm home with my daughter 24/7, Travis literally has to leave the house for 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. She's just going to be a daddy's girl. Just cause. You know, so it fuels this weird, like, toxic relationship between mothers and daughters that I'm trying to break. I want my daughter to feel, like, empowered and love her brothers and not fear them or feel like she has to hide things from her brothers. We're doing differently. People say that when you're pregnant with a girl, she takes your beauty. Like, how toxic is that?
I've heard that from...
You know, but maybe even if a mom is not consciously, you know, hating her daughter for it, it's probably unconsciously planting seeds that, like, my daughter stole my beauty. Let's stop that. Stop repeating these old things that our parents, grandparents said. Like, we're not doing that over here.
And I'm not just saying this because we live together and I see you all the time. You literally look the same with a belly.
Thank you. Someone we know and love has told me my face looks round twice. I'm not going to put them on blast on this podcast, but...
Anywho.